Hello, Dean. My name is Sean Everett. I'm the website analysis expert over at Zucore Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Megan. She sent your website over to me for analysis. And this has been a difficult one for me because you have so much going on. It's a beautiful website, no doubt about it. You guys paid some money to have a beautiful website and you succeeded. Money well spent. But there are some issues with it that don't really have to do with the aesthetic aspect of it. The aesthetic aspect is nice because when somebody gets here, they're going to say, "Oh, I found a place that is a professional place. They put money into their website, so I can trust them." It's not like some friend did it for you 10 years ago. It's not that anymore. So, nice to meet you, by the way. Hello. Um, now, I'm going to show you what I do in my analysis. And I know that you are up against some juggernauts like ServPro and Steamy Concepts. So this is this is a difficult one, but I'm going to show you. Now, the first thing I do is after looking at the site, I go to this paid tool that I have. It's called Ahrefs. And it shows me a bunch of the metrics of your site, how it's been performing over the last couple of months. And then I do a Google search. And the reason I do a Google search is because Google is responsible for like 96% of your traffic. And Google, a lot of people don't understand how it works. And unfortunately, if you don't understand something, you can't utilize it. So I'm going to describe to you how Google works, and I'm going to show you each step along the way. And I'm going to do it in terms of laying out how a results page is done. So everything that happens on Google is the result of either money or the Google algorithm, and mostly the Google algorithm. Even the money doesn't trump everything. So the first thing you're going to see up here is this Arizona Restoration Company, the Sunshine Restoration. They have paid to be there. It's called sponsored on Google as opposed to paid. I don't know, because they want people to think that they're helping out the Little League team or something. I don't know. Now, underneath that is what we call the map pack. You can see Sunshine is there again. They have paid to be somewhere, and I don't know how they ended up there, but I can tell you that these three folks here did not pay anything. All they did was go and fill out a Google business profile. Now, that is something that they did thoroughly and really precisely. And of course, since Google is a computer company, it thrives on preciseness. Now, Google Business Profile is going to ask you questions like what year you started your business, phone number, your daily hours, and there's some tick boxes. And then they're going to ask you to prove that the website that you are registering with them is your own. And that's easy to do. So that's how they got up here. They were rewarded with this prime spot up near the top because of how well they filled out the Google Business Profile. Now, that is available to anybody to do, but it's probably best left to somebody with experience and expertise because the end result should be getting up here. Now, below the map pack, we have what we call the organic search results, and that's kind of a misnomer because the algorithm is still responsible for these and the placement of these. But you don't have to, they didn't have to do anything other, like they didn't have to fill out a profile to get here. It's just where they're, placed. But I'll tell you something, Google is not a random event. If you Google this tomorrow and the day after and the day after that, this will be the order in which you see people: ServPro and Steamy Concepts, then Yelp, and then East Valley Disaster Services, and then Copper State Home Builders. Now, those are there because of what is in their website. And I don't mean like pictures or anything like that. I'm talking about words. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to use ServPro as your competitor in this because even though they're a juggernaut, there is stuff that we can glean from that. Here is their website for the local version. They have a whole page devoted to being Mesa's cleanup and restoration, which is kind of, obviously they're not just in Mesa. They're a nationwide company. But now, here is your website. I am going to select all, copy, and I'm going to paste it into this word counter. Here we go. First paste. You have 155 words. Now, here is the next one. I'm going to do their site, copy, and paste. And they have 1,086 words. Now, words do matter because Google wants content. And the reason that Google wants content is that they want their search customers to be educated about whatever it was that they typed into that search box. Now, whether that is academic because they're, learning about the Greek ruins, or whether they're learning about a, remediation company in Mesa, uh, they want to have 1,500 words. They think that that is the minimum number of words that you should have, and having that number of words would help you beat these folks. Now, you might think to yourself, "Oh, that's hard because I only have 155. Where am I going to put them?" It is easy with the right web designer, and it's necessary now too. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is that all words are not equal on Google, and I'm going to show you what I mean. Keywords is what we're talking about. Keywords are words that Google expects you to have on your site based upon the industry that you're in. And Google takes these words from a variety of sources, obviously from your competitors' websites too. They take them from Google searches that bring your website up, and they also take them from the communities that you serve. So just like ServPro has a Mesa page, you could have one for one of the neighborhoods that you also serve. One of the more wealthy neighborhoods. You could say I don't know that the neighborhoods are in Mesa. I don't know if there are any even, but if it's the Broadway district, you could have Broadway district's cleanup and restoration service, that sort of thing. Now, I am going to show you what their keywords are. You have 50, and even on their local page, the one that is local to you, they have 48 keywords, but on their national site, they have 67,600. Now, you don't have to beat that at all in order to improve your standings on the site, but you do have to include some that you don't have from here. And I'm going to show you what those words are, I hope. Yeah, there we go. Now, in this case, it's a bunch of words from your industry. So that's easy. I mean, I'm sure you have a bunch of these already. Water damage restoration. And these are little phrases that need to be in your site, is what I'm telling you. That's why they want these keywords. Air duct cleaning, carpet cleaning, water restoration, mold remediation, house cleaning services. I don't know, how much of these things you also do, but office cleaning services. I mean, they're attracting people in from other areas that they don't do. They're obviously not an office cleaning service company, but they have that there to attract other people in who may need that kind of service or who don't know how to search for remediation services. Now, professional cleaning, duct cleaning. What else do we got? Upholstery cleaning, wall cleaning services. Wow, that's interesting. Anyway, you see what I'm talking about. There are a lot of things in your industry, a lot more things than the 50 keywords that you have. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you about is your backlinks. You have 173 backlinks on 33 domains. The domains is really what's more important to the Google algorithm. And I'm going to show you what I mean. Now, you have 173 and 33 domains. They have 516,000 backlinks on 6,900 domains. I'm going to show you what those are. They are on Apple, Wikipedia, Tumblr. Tumblr, is that even around anymore? Anyway, there's a bunch here that are really more about their web hosting services. But when we get down to where is it? Homestead, homeadvisor.com, realtor.com, homestead.com. You can get on those. MapQuest, local Yahoo, maybe not News Yahoo, but local Yahoo. And also, you can possibly get onto the local government site, like they are on Washington and they're in Virginia. And these are all different sites that are possible to get on. Now, you want sites that are listed in, say, 70 and above. This number here is a rating from 0 to 100. It's called the domain rating, and it shows the strength of a domain's backlink profile. Now, what I mean by backlink profile is just what I told you, is that their sites appear on a lot of other sites, a lot of other sites. And that's why it's important to have sites that are like that, because here's Google's thinking about it. They think that the more links there are to your site, the more important you must be, and therefore the more suitable you are for their search customers, because they are ultimately taking care of their search customers. And they figure if a lot of people have gone somewhere, well, we're going to send our search customers there too, because there must be some reason. So that is what Google's reasoning is for that. Now, there's a bunch here that you probably will not be able to get on. I don't know if you're going to get into Entrepreneur Magazine or not, or Indeed is only there because they're hiring. But there's a bunch here like Realtor.com and stuff. You can go to those sites and fill out like a profile, sort of like the business profile. Yellow Pages, Expertise.com. Yeah, oh wow, and they also are on State Farm. That well, they lost that one. Now that's interesting. I wonder if you can. Anyway, there's a bunch of them that you can get on, and it's easy for me to see them because I have this paid tool. But it would be something that you could also work out yourself by Googling ServPro and seeing what sort of sites they're on and saying, hey, I wonder if I can get on that site. Now, that is something that you can do for your industry. But here's where it comes down to it. Last month, you had 5 visitors to your site, and that was up 1 from the month before. And that's because you can't be found on your site. And just think about your own Google habits. I mean, when you are Googling something, how far down do you go before you think to yourself, you know what, I probably have what I need from here on up. I don't need to go down much further. And as I mentioned to you before, I went to the very bottom of this particular page, and I still did not find you. I wonder if I click more results, if I can find you that way. Let's see. No, not found. So I don't know how far down you are, but since Google is responsible for 96% of your traffic, getting somewhere on their search results would be a great benefit to you because ServPro is their traffic is 235,000 visitors a month, and that means that their odds of having one of those clicks become a customer is much greater than yours at 5. Getting this number up is exactly what we're talking about. And the only way to do that is to get higher in the search results. And the only way to do that is the 3 things that I mentioned to you. 1, fill out a business profile. 2, get more keywords. And 3, get more backlinks. Now, those are all within your grasp. But if you would rather, I mean, you've been doing this since 1988, I read. So if you would rather do what you do best, I would suggest doing that and perhaps give Megan a call, and she would be glad to guide you through the next steps to help this website get seen. Dean, thank you so much for watching. You have a great rest of your day.